A lot of the students that come into the program have struggled with an addiction of one type or another, whether it's substance abuse, video game, internet, or sexual addiction. And one of the things that we accomplish in the wilderness is disrupting those patterns. As you probably know, addiction is a very negative and vicious cycle that provides young people with a very short-term and temporary pleasure for virtually no effort. And after the pleasure is gone, then it leaves them in an even more depressed and despondent state, and it's a cycle that trends downward. In wilderness, we have the ability to reverse that cycle, which, if you consider the inverse of the addiction cycle, it is going to be through persistence and hard work, with very little initial reward, a longer term and lasting satisfaction that comes. Now, this is something that is difficult to do in a non-controlled setting, because so many young people, when they begin to experience discomfort, will quit and will stop trying. We have the ability in the wilderness to eliminate that factor, because failure is not an option. If a student is not going to put effort into the program, then it just simply means that they will remain here longer. And most students pick up on that fairly quickly, and then they begin to put effort into achieving a success, which is the exact opposite of what the addiction was doing. Because almost everything that we require from students out here takes effort. It takes effort, and the payoff is down the road. And so many students have become accustomed to immediate gratification and pleasure with very little effort. And what we're doing is the exact opposite. We're asking young people to put in tremendous effort with very little initial payoff. But as they consistently do that, they find that the satisfaction is far greater than what they get from a temporary pleasure. And it's the success breeds success mentality, where the more they experience a legitimate success, the more they want it, and it starts to perpetuate itself. And that's what we hope to accomplish with students who struggle with addiction in the wilderness.